Guys, oh, I'm going to San Diego right now. It is like 5:30 in the morning right now, and I'm so excited. This will be my first time driving to San Diego. I've never done it ever. And also, I haven't been to San Diego in probably 6 years. I actually grew up in San Diego. I might have mentioned a couple times, but in case you're new, I grew up in San Diego up until I was like 13, 14. I forget the exact age I was. 'Cause my dad was in the Navy, and after he retired, we had to move because he had a different job. But San Diego was like my home. Like we moved around everywhere in San Diego. And it was really difficult leaving. And 6 years ago, I forget the exact timeline, I went, like my family and I took a road trip, went back to San Diego, and it was such a surreal, like, I was like, this place feels like a dream. For having spent, like, at that point, like, almost all my life there, to going back and being like, it almost felt unrecognizable, and also felt really strange that I spent all my time there, you know? And it was really, really emotional for me. And I hadn't gone back since then. But I've always dreamed of going back because it's part of my soul. It's my home. So I'm finally going back, and I'm gonna be meeting up with an old friend as well, which I'm so excited for. But I gotta get on the road. I'm excited.
San Diego, Coronado Bridge.
South. Okay. It didn't say there's 2 lanes. Is it all the same? I wish I could show you guys what I'm seeing right now. Because I'm seeing the city and I'm seeing the bridge that I drove, like, I didn't drive, but my dad and mom and my family, we all, like, rode our cars over. And I can see the city.
2 miles.
I was starting to cry. Oh my god. I mean, I knew I would cry eventually. But, oh my gosh. Now I wish I wasn't driving because I just want to, like, stare. I will be able to sit and watch all this, but wow. I made it here. I'm really proud of myself, and I need to tell myself that more often, that I'm really proud of myself. Wow, it's as beautiful as I remember. Honestly, I think it's even more beautiful than the last time I came here. Finally in my hotel room. This is so cute. And then over here, that's me in the reflection. Have a little fridge right here. Very nice. A microwave, a coffee machine. I don't drink coffee, but it is appreciated. A TV, which usually whenever I go to hotels, I watch SpongeBob. This is just so cute. I am like fangirling over this. And then, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Wait, this is so pretty. They didn't have any pictures. Oh my gosh. They had no pictures online about the bathrooms. This is okay. Okay, you guys are gonna come with me in the shower real quick. Very PG, okay? But like, I mean, I don't really need to look at myself at all angles, but I guess I can't. Sorry, this is PG. I'm just showing you guys my experience, okay? If the door has a mirror too, oh dang it! Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping it had a mirror because I wanted to like look. I wanted that, but all 4. Wouldn't that have been awesome? I'm over at Seaport Village. It's like exactly how I remembered, and yeah, it feels like a whole new experience being here because I don't know, it like like I can just see like memories of like my siblings and I running around, and how just down the way we got our first ever kite. We had just bought it. I don't know if it was our first kite, but we had just bought the kite and it got stuck in the tree. I'm seeing like my family and I take pictures just I think over at this hill around. You guys see what I'm talking about. But over at that hill I think we were taking pictures down there, and it's just so beautiful. I'm really glad I'm here. I'm really, really blessed I was able to come out here and make this happen. Oh, I think there's just a proposal. Stop, I'm gonna cry. I think they just had a proposal right now. Or they're getting ready to. I don't want to like expose her privacy, but like, it seems like, oh, that's so cute. I got myself some Ben and Jerry's ice cream. I have not had like fresh Ben and Jerry's ice cream like this. I can't remember the last time. Probably the last time I was here. But let's appreciate the scenery. Oh my gosh. I'm back in my hotel room. I did record a couple clips, which you just saw, but I wanted to just be in the moment. So I'm gonna explain kind of everything right now. But it really felt like everything feels surreal. And apparently that's my new favorite word because I use that word a lot, but it's the best way I can describe things that are happening because it feels like I'm in a dream, but it's reality, like it's life, like it's so, especially when I venture out alone, like when I come back or when I'm in the moment and I'm so grounded in it, I'm just like, am I dreaming? Like am I about to wake up? You know, like it really almost doesn't feel like it's happening, but I prayed to spirit. I was like, please, like just let me be so grounded in this, and I was really fully in it. And even though I had all these old memories coming up, it was like, and like opening up little time capsules and taking a peek inside. But so even though I was having those old memories pop up and even some old feelings of just like, just that true gratitude and happiness I felt, and um, I was able to appreciate it a lot. But on the other hand, it's also such a whole new experience, right? Like I'm traveling here by myself as an adult, so like even though I've been to these places before, like it feels like it's my first time here, you know? And uh, I'm very emotional about it. Um, I just know tomorrow is going to be just like this, but probably more because I'm going specifically where I like lived and the places I saw every day for years, you know, because especially the area I'm going to, um, I like that was like the longest like area I had lived at, and it was the last area I had lived at, so that's like my last memory of San Diego. Like the place I went to today, it was like we would just occasionally visit, right? Like as best I can describe it is like if you go to like Disneyland or something, right? Or like you go to like a specific beach during like summertime or whatever. Like it's just like I'm revisiting, right? But that's like where I lived and breathed and cried and laughed, you know, like and made friends, and it just, if I hadn't said it yet, it just really, like the best way I can describe like end of July and beginning of August is like tying up these loose ends that have been opened and not sort of closed off, I guess, like doors that kind of were open and giving energy in, and just like acknowledging things and letting go. And for me, like, I feel like too, the way I see it in my head is like this is like a bridge, the last like bridge to, because I've been really connected with my inner child and doing a lot more for her, because of the day, the more I do for her, the more I'm doing for myself, and living in my true authenticity when I reconnect with her. And being here already, I'm like, I don't know how to describe it because I just feel it like in my body, um, like in my soul. And so trying to like describe like how it's like transforming inside of me is a little hard to articulate. So that's why I can only describe it as like it's like connecting a bridge right now, where it's like I could see across the bridge and I'm like, what do you want? Kind of like yelling almost, you know, to like my younger self. And now it's like I've been slowly walking over the bridge, and now it's like the bridge is finally connected and I can reconnect with her on such a deeper level. And I'm so excited for tomorrow. Um, I'm probably not gonna. I'll probably do like an update at the end of the day. We'll see. I don't know how it's gonna be, but because I'm gonna be going to an old church I used to go to. Fun fact: that church I'm going to actually, before I had moved, I was on the worship team for like the youth program there, and I forgot I did that, honestly. Like, I only had that memory pop up, I think just this year, where I was like, I was on the worship team. Like, I made it into like a basically like a band, you know? Like, that's, I don't know, my younger self amazes me on all the stuff she did. And, well, I did. I remind myself that's, I'm still that same person. I was on the worship team. That was me. Um, but, so I'm gonna be going to the church, and then I'm gonna be meeting up with an old friend, which I'm so excited for. I'm so excited to see her. I'm not gonna say any like names or anything for privacy reasons because I don't have her consent to share that information. Um, but I'll be in the place I grew up at, and I'm planning to go to one of the parks. I don't, like I said, I don't know what her and I are gonna do together. It's still like I know we're gonna meet up for food, and I would like to. So that was kind of like by like the beach all day. Like I wasn't like on the sand because it's like still like the bay lake over here. Um, but I went. What am I saying? Oh, tomorrow. That's what. I'm probably gonna go. There's this place my mom and I used to hike at because my like middle school would start later. So her and I would go hiking together, which I'm so excited for. Um, but yeah. You know what's something that just popped in my head because I'm just sitting here just like in silence, just kind of like, and my thoughts are coming out, and I've been just being completely open, vulnerable. Um, I've been pretty depressed for like, well, like, so 2 weeks ago I was really exhausted, and then the that second week I was like, dang it, I'm depressed, which is, well, I don't want to say I am, but I was feeling depressed, um, which is okay. Gotta take life as it comes, roll with the punches, you know. And right now I was sitting with my feelings, and I do feel happy, and I have a lot of gratitude. I want to always state that. But also there was a lot of sadness coming up right now, and talking about tying up loose ends and everything. The last time I was at San Diego was a very hard end of a chapter for me. And I wasn't ready to let go and say goodbye, but obviously I didn't really have a choice. And I had to learn how to move on. And I really did grieve. Like, it was like probably one of my earliest like moments I've grieved, and I didn't really know what grief was at that age. But looking back, that's definitely what I was going through. And right now in my life, it's very like there's been a lot of synchronicities and kind of like parallels, And right now in my life, I'm getting ready to, I mean, there's been a lot of changes, right? But they've been like baby steps. It wasn't just like, I mean, obviously, like back then I knew my dad was going to retire. We didn't know where we were going to be. Like, we just had no idea. And so I wasn't expecting to just up and peace out, goodbye, San Diego, you know? I wasn't ready for that. But with this point in my life, like, there's been little things that have been changing. And right now, like, I'm pretty much stepping into like a whole new life. Like, I'm trying not to say everything just yet because I'd rather just show the changes that are happening than talking about what's about to happen. Um, but I wanted to share that right now of how, like, right, for example, I'm living in a whole new place, right? And I really am like a whole new person inside because I've like one reconnected with my true self, but I've let that true self blossom, you know? And with that, more things are changing. And on one hand, it is sad, right? Because I have to let go of things that were comfortable for me, right? My old life in a way, right? Like if you, for example, um, if it's an easy example, if you say you want a new job, right? Well, it's going to cause you losing your job you currently have to have a new job. And that's also me saying goodbye to the friends you made there, to the routine you made there, to who you are at that job, right? It's a whole thing. So that's the best way I can describe this for me right now is I'm letting go of those things, and it's like I said, it's just really parallel right now. And I'm grateful to feel my emotions and to work through them and to be aware of what's happening, and I can be like, hey, I see you're sad, and you know what, it's okay to be sad. You know, was I mean, I wasn't really expecting anything. I wasn't really sure. All I knew was this was going to be transformative, and I've been wanting this moment for a long time. And so it was like I was really proud of me making this step for myself. So anything past that, I did not have any expectations of. So I don't expect myself to be like over the moon happy, right? Like that's not what I was expecting, and I am happy. I'm very grateful and I'm very proud of myself for being here. But also, I can admit that I am feeling sad. And it's just like when I went to Australia. Like, Australia was like bittersweet in that sense. Because it was an end of a chapter. That's so funny. I do like these really like inner child dreams. And when I do it, it's like an end of the chapter. But I knew when I came back from Australia, I wouldn't be going back to my old life. I couldn't. I could not. And so I know with the San Diego trip, already I'm like, there ain't no way I'm going back to my old life. I can't. I can't do that to myself. Because it's like that, going to Australia, that was a promise to my younger self. And then I was like, hey, here are more promises you need to keep. And now at San Diego, it's like, this was another promise to yourself. Now here are the other ones you need to keep. And it's baby steps, and I've been working up to it, right? This isn't just like a whole white clean slate. It's just like this is the deadline. Well, I don't want to say the deadline, but you know it almost is. And so I take those inspired actions. Hopefully this makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to someone out there. It makes sense to me. So if someone else is on a spiritual journey like mine, then it's gonna make sense to them. But yeah.
To the old friends I made in San Diego, your loving kindness shaped me into the person I am today. You helped me feel a type of scene that I would later miss and search for. You all were a family for me when I was alone. You lifted me up when my spirit was low. You kept me going with the hugs and laughs. Still to this day, I remember all those fun times. To my family, I love you all with my whole heart. I know times have been hard, and I went through my phase of anger and resentment. It was never your fault. I knew deep down you all loved me, but I didn't know how to love myself. Your unconditional love and patience has helped me learn how to love myself, which then helped me learn how to love you all deeper and express more gratitude. You have all given me the best life ever, and I will cherish every moment and hug we get to share. I love you all. To myself, I am sorry for all the pain I caused you. I pointed the finger at everyone else, but truth is, I needed to learn how to change. I'm sorry for doubting you and locking you in your box. You do not deserve it. I promise to take care of you better and let you live your life. It's our life at the end of the day, and I will make all of our dreams come true. To everyone new and everyone that's supporting me on this channel, thank you all so much. I'm really grateful that I get to have this space to share my journey and share my story. So thank you for listening and being here every step of the way. As always, remember to stay safe and take care of yourself, okay? Mwah! I love you.